Hello and welcome back to Moss Valley. Welcome back as we attempt to save Povey Farm from its crippling £5 million debt. We are making slight moves into that. I believe we are down to a mere 4.885 million pound debt. So we've put a little dent into it. It is now April 3. We've got a few jobs on the cards today, one of which will be to try and fertilise this field, our oat field. Whether we get that fertilised today or whether we get that fertilised tomorrow, but we want to try and get that done sometime soon. Our oats, which were originally supposed to be canola, then I forgot and I tried to plant sorghum, which we couldn't plant with the seeder. It required a planter, so it's back to oats again. We've got our wheat grown over here nicely. Now, from when we were doing our seeding, we do still have the seeder, because while we were out and about, we noted that some of our grass, when planted, didn't quite take. So we are going to go and rectify that. We're going to reseed a small patch in the meadow over yonder, over there. We're going to try and get that done. We're already set on our grass. So I'd like to just start with a small apology for the somewhat lack of farm sim content on here. I'm not going to lie, I haven't enjoyed FS25 as much as I was hoping to, and I have the last week toyed with just scrapping it entirely. Just because, and it's not even all the game's fault. This might sound weird or sound like, oh, why do you let these things bother you? Well, because they do. I'm more annoyed at the way Giants are so disconnected from its community at the minute. So disconnected from the player base. So many people unhappy with the game and its performance and what they've delivered and what we got for our money, and feeling like it was a step backwards rather than a step forwards, regardless of whether the train moves under my tyres. And yet all they've done for the past 6 months is pat themselves on the back and say how much of a wonderful job they've done. Turns out this seed is about 2 feet too wide for our gates. Yeah, so that's really annoyed me. I found their approach and their way of communicating has been awful, but it's never been good with Giants anyway. But yeah, they've just come across as a lot of arrogance and a lot of disconnect, and that's something I just can't get behind. But I am committed to saving this farm. We will continue on. But it may mean that we only get 1, maybe 2 episodes a week. But we will try and do it, because the thing is, these episodes take me a long time to make. And if it's a lot, like I said in my Discord, if it's a long time spent doing something that I'm not really happy with at the minute, that's not fun. And I try and enjoy myself as much as I can when I do this stuff, because it is for fun, it is for me, you know, it's for you guys as well, but ultimately this is my time. And I want to enjoy it, and I just haven't been enjoying it as much as I would have liked. Hopefully that's got that. We don't want to make it too nasty a patch, but yeah, that's where it didn't take. There is a small area at the bottom of what was our double cut meadow, but I'm gonna let that be, and we'll get to that. Next time, should we need to ever plough up a part or do whatever to that meadow, if I feel like it's time to, you know, plough up and reseed. This is going to be long running, so that could possibly be a thing. But one of the biggest things that got me with this, obviously, as I've ranted on about so many times, is its performance. And last episode, I went down to playing in 1080p, and I absolutely hated it. I hated it. So we're back up to 1440. And we're on update 1.7, is it now? So we've had 7 updates or the game has had 7 updates, people cry because they say, oh, we've not had all 7, it launched on 1.2. Right, so they updated the game twice before launch, and it still weren't good. So yeah, the game's had 7 updates focused around performance, and I feel like we might be a little bit better now. I've gone from 350 on all the renders. I've brought it down to 300, and let's have a little look. Without recording, I was hitting a solid 60 because I had it locked at 60. We're bouncing 58, 57. I can live with that. I can live with that. I couldn't live with 1080p, and I couldn't live with those tiny little circles of render. So what we're going to do next is take this back to the store. This was a lease, and we're going to go and hire a wood chipper because I've got some trees I want to get rid of around the farm in different places. We'll chip them, and we'll find somewhere. I'm sure there's somewhere to sell some wood chips, so we'll do that. That's going to be the job next. It might take me a bit of time. I love some tree cutting. I love some forestry. It's not quite forestry, it's just going to take out a few trees, but that could be entertaining. We'll see what the tree physics are like. I've not done anything with trees yet. They have just re-released the forestry map from the last game. Again, something else that we were supposed to be amazingly thankful for. Oh yes, can we play the same thing again, Giants? After they said they weren't even going to be releasing any of their old maps because it's not what they do, but they needed to because they needed to have something on for the game. The game's so bloody empty. But anyway, enjoy your repeated free stuff. So in the store under forestry, we want, I think it's under missing wood chippers. There we go. That's what we want. And we're probably going to go with, I think we're going to go with a Verma. I don't think we have any big bits of tree. I'm not sure now. Some of our tree bits might not fit in there. The Hypermat just seems a bit expensive for what I want. How much is that on a lease? £2,000 for it. It's going to cost me. It's going to cost a lot. Whereas the Verma is not going to cost me a lot at all. I'm going to do this, and then if the bits are too big, I'll just have to chop them up, won't I? Just have to chop them up smaller. So this is what we're going to lease, and I need to buy myself a chainsaw. So we are going to go with the McCluck because it looks cool because it's black and yellow. So here it is, our Verma BC1000XL. Yeah, it'll be alright, that'll do us. That'll do us. Let's get out there. Now, I might need to put it on a different track. Ah, no, the Fendt will be alright. The Fendt is a bit big. I'm getting through some of these meadow gates, but we'll skip that all out if need be. And we'll just arrive nicely. So something different today. Something very different. And hopefully we'll make a bit of money with it as well. You never know. You never know. See how it goes. And I've took the sides off our Karat trailer because I think the pipe will struggle to get in anything of real size. Let's just park that up there. Just bring that further away. Bring that away from the tree. Now, does the pipe... Ooh, it will automatically search for it. We'll take that. We will take that. Now, I'm not sure if this needs to be attached to be powered, but I'm going to maybe leave it attached. Just because. So, somewhere. Got a chainsaw. Let's cut down our first tree. This is going to go well, I'm sure. That's that's not on the tree. Let's see how this goes. This may not work. Oh no, it was fine. It was fine. And it's... Ooh, that was risky business. That was risky business. Well, let's cut some of this up a bit. It's having a bit of a bounce. Now, it may be that they're mod trees over anything else. Remember, the map is still... This is still the very beta version of Moss Valley. Some things possibly need changing still. I'm just going to chop this up into chunks. We'll get this down as small as we can. I'm hoping eventually some of these leaves are going to sort of die off and disappear. Well, I've got it cut into pieces, but as I've been going along, the de-limbing hasn't occurred. So all the branches with the leaves on are still there. So we're going to see if we can get some of this into our wood chipper. Is it not turned on? Have I not actually turned it on? There we go. Now it's on. And that's just about firing that in there. It's a very low pipe, isn't it? Perhaps just more for chipping into a pile. So we'll see how well it does with our limbed bits of wood. Me and forestry, me and logging don't really get on. It's not my forte. I try it, but I'll show you. We've cut this up pretty good. Some of this is probably going to require a bit of super strength. That's going to require another cut. I've got a good handful of trees that I'd like to. That's gonna break, isn't it? There we go. We don't want to break the wood chipper. This is how I know this is going to take a while. It's going to have to be some finicky finest cuts. But because I haven't been able to get into the tree, into the meat of it, I haven't been able to quite see what I'm cutting, unfortunately. But I can't keep hitting trees as I come in, and it's just, you know, convenience for me for my lack of skill is what I'm going for. I shall soldier on. I'll get this tree in here, and we'll see what the time is like as to how many of these we're going to get done today. So wish me luck. This is going to be quite a thing. Well, we're getting through it. Now that I sort of know what I'm looking out for on parts that will fit in and not, it's sort of sped up a little bit. Still one or two pieces that catch me out. But yeah, I think it's unfortunately more of a map issue than anything else. And until I do more, and we don't do a lot anyway, but until I do more forestry, we won't know what the real issues are with trees. I think the only trees I've seen other people cut down are the spruce and the pines. So they do other people do sensible stuff, and you know, do the easier stuff, so not to get stressed out by it. And there's me battling every step of the way. It's how we do things. It's how we do things. By the way, I haven't said it, I don't think, so thank you for coming back. If you have come back, welcome in. If you are new, we do grumble and groan all the time. We just sort of get through it as well. It's kind of a thing. There's the chipper. There we go. Get you in there. And a massive thank you, by the way, a massive thank you to the channel members. We've gained a few over the last week or two, which is lovely. So welcome in new channel members. Thank you for the continued support, old channel members. I have been, and hopefully everyone would have seen this, I've put a few posts out and tried to stick it in the Discord as well. we are releasing all, as long as I remember to do it, all content goes channel member first at the moment. Just by ways of thank you for the support, because we don't do a lot of extra stuff for the memberships. Unfortunately, time has not allowed it. But yeah, it seems to have gone down well. People are watching it early. Gained a few, or maybe we gained 1 or 2 members for it, so I do appreciate that. If you want to come and join the membership and support the channel, it starts at 99 pence. It's not a lot. It's not like a massive fee just to watch stuff early. If you want, pay 99 pence, and as soon as YouTube has finished rendering, I release it. Provided I'm awake. If not, I do it first thing in the morning. And yeah, it's gone well. It's nice to get a little bit of early feedback on some of the content. And some stuff, you know, you'll get weeks, months in advance, just because that's how I record. Sometimes I'll spend 2 days recording ETS, and we only put an ETS video out once a week, but I love playing it, I love recording it and just chatting. So provided I've got stuff to chat about those few days, we keep recording episodes. So sometimes there can be a month's worth of ETS all go up in 1 or 2 days. Yeah, I think that is everything. Been back on SnowRunner after the Roadcraft demo. Absolutely love Roadcraft. We will be doing more of that on here. I think if I... Now this is something that... Oh, why am I not getting it? Why is it not happening? There we go. I think it wants a different super strength from my super strength, but... There we go. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so I was saying, yeah, Roadcraft will be coming to the channel. I do want to push on with the SnowRunner stuff. I may even eventually look to get back into trying to do some more expeditions. I just really enjoy those games. I really do. Right. So that tree gave us just under 3,000 litres of wood chips. Not a lot, but hopefully 1 or 2 more trees, and it'll be a bit more beneficial for us. I think I'm going to leave that one. I was going to take this tree out, but I think I'm going to leave that. That's not as big an issue as before. Oh, let me just quickly run up and check the new field, because I can't recall if there were some that I wanted out of there. No, I think I'm okay with the placement of those trees. I'm trying to remember now where the other nuisance trees are, because no doubt when I next come around to harvest and planting or cultivating is when I'll find them again. They're just the ones that are a little bit close to my plant and field edge. Just going to grab some fuel while I'm here, I think. Have a sip of my coffee while I do it as well. And today I'm recording on a Sunday morning, so I do apologise if you hear anything in the background. The boys are about and doing their thing. Right, so one that I do want gone is this one on my left. I would like to get rid of that one on the right. I think there was 2 down here I was considering getting rid of. Just park up a little bit further away. And then next we'll get the chipper in. Pipe out. That appears to be happy with itself there like that. I've topped up to the fuel in the Fent as well, just because we're leaving it running to power this. Again, I don't think I need to, but I have been, rather than just constantly fanning around with things. It may have its own fuel tank. I'm not getting any information on it anyway. Diesel? No, it does have its own diesel. It's fine. It's fine. Right. So, tree number 2. What if I can reach... my long arm up there. Sometimes my wee little brain kicks in. Something good happens. Rather than having that massive great bit of tree on the floor, the bit of tree, that massive tree on the floor, let's try and work it into manageable pieces beforehand. Now if I can get that reasonably thin, then it won't be like we're trying to force a pair of trousers in there. Alright, let's start feeding some of this in. Some of it, I think, drop through the map. And I'll definitely be finding bits of tree, bits of wood in my fields and meadows for years to come. I am trying. I'm trying, people. Trying my bloody patience. That's what I'm doing. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. So again, I'll crack on with this for a bit. You can see what I'm doing. I'm chipping this tree. That's what I'm doing. And now that that's all in, all we've got left is this cool looking stump. It's a shame that's the bit that's in the way, because I thought that looked pretty nice sticking up there. Perhaps I have to stylise some trees around the map. Sort of where I've been. And I'm going to super strength this one. And just have them like that. Pretty cool just sitting there. Come on, get in there. I just cut it too close to the bottom. It was just a bit too wide. Turn it back on. That's it. That fat bit at the bottom has probably got as much wood in it as all of what I've put in already. There we are. Right, let's go and see if I can get rid of this stump this time. Where is it? There it is. Right. Beautiful. That's how we do it. We cut them out, we dig them out. So I've also taken out a tree that was there, that encroached upon the meadow a little bit. I'm going to leave this one down here though. You won't see that one little man was crying in the background, so we'll cut that out. But we're going to head down to our other meadows, because there was a few little bits I wanted to tidy up down there anyway. And whether it's whole trees or sort of sunken trees that are being used as like big bushes. There are a few little areas. I know that we were clipping on some when we were going around trying to plant and do, so we shall clear that up. But yeah, as you're going to see here, it's going to be more just trimming back these branch parts. Just making it easier to try and get this in. Does that spin all the way around? It does. Good. That's alright then. Turn it on. Get the old buzzsaw out. So we'll try and get in and just get to the branch. I might even just try and take it out quite close to the bottom. Like that. Rather than take the whole tree, because we want some scenery. You know, I'm not anti-scenery or anything. Switch these out. Now, I don't think I've got super strength on, and we're lifting these. It's pretty light wood. There's not a lot to it. That'll go in there. I think we're up to about 6,500 litres of wood chips. That's having a dance. Just going to make it harder to cut. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Well, it found a bit in the end. Just like spinning. Hitboxes on trees have always been awful. Things happen with trees. Things always happen. See if that'll go in. Yes. Lovely. Go on, get in there. Oh, just throw it at the trailer. It's going to be too wide. Nah. Lovely job. Right, so I'll trim up the edges that I want, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm happy with the result, I think. That's probably what's best. Well, it's been raining on us for the last hour or so, but I think we're done. So we've trimmed this one right back. Give you a little rundown. See here, we've cut this one right back. These are the ones that we were clipping on. Now this one, I think, will be fine now. Passing through these, what would be the offcuts if they did offcut. So that's looking all right. That one was good. We've got some off down here. Just took a big chunk back as that was encroaching on. But now you can see we'll be clear mowing going through. I did remove a rather largely floating tree from out in that area there. So that may look a little bit barer. And we took one out from here that was sort of encroaching quite a bit. But other than that, this meadow was pretty good. So yeah, something different for the day, and it's taken pretty much all day as well. I didn't think it was going to take quite this long. Me with logging and me with trees is always going to be quite an ordeal though. I think we've got a little over 10,000 litres of wood chip, so we'll just check where that can go and we'll get that sold. So we've got quite a few options for wood chips actually, and it looks like Ridgeway Goods is the place to go, and by the looks of it, that is the other side of the map. So we'll tag it. We'll have a little butcher's at where that would be. I think that's up here somewhere, maybe. Well, it's not. It's just up the road from where we are, so that's fortunate. So we'll get this down here. I think it's our first sale down at Ridgeway. Surprised that the lumber mill maybe isn't the top spot, but prices fluctuate. I did lose a little bit of wood to the lake as well. I think I spun twice and lost some rather big branches, and I think they disappeared through the map. But 10,000 litres of wood chip, isn't too bad. Let's try and get through it. Just got to take a little shortcut. Take a little shortcut. So we'll see what this is worth for us. Has it been worth our troubles? Pennies, please. Bearing in mind we need like $2,000 just to pay for the chipper. $7,500. That's not bad for some trees we didn't want. I will take that quite happily. And it is now May 1st. We sent the wood chipper back, brought everything back to the farm, and I figured that was good for April. I think we got a lot done in April, so May is going to be the month that we fertilise. We also probably need to spend a little bit of time tending to the animals. How have I got weeds in here? That makes no sense. This was subsoiled. Like this one. We didn't get weeds in this one, did we? Let's check on the other field. Oh, looks so. I think we've got weeds in here as well. Okay. You don't have to do some hoeing. We have to get ourselves a hoe. But first we'll get our second application of fertiliser on this field. I think that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Oh, there. Weeding, hey? Gives us an extra job. An extra rental. Never mind. Now, we've got 3 on our 4th pallet of eggs coming through. I do need to sell some chickens, though, before we get too many. I think we're already over 500. So let's have a little butchers. On the outgoings, yes, we've got 15 on 7 on 5, 3, 1. So we only got 47 on this one because we didn't get a full cycle. So we are going to sell all 100 of these. So we'll get 200 for that. Does mean egg production will go down for a little bit, but then these will catch up and they'll start producing eggs at 6 months, and then we'll have these ones. I may even just get rid of those. $30. Let's sell some chicks. $30, £30. Get your head on straight, mate. We do have milk to sell. We have eggs to sell. We probably need to start putting some feed in for our chicken coop. We've got 5,000 litres. The cows will need feeding TMR this month. We feed them monthly. But we'll get to that. It is fertilising time, my friends. Where is the little Massey? There she be. She managed the fertin last time. I did notice that I'd forgotten to lime the big oat field as well, which is a shame. I thought I'd got everything down right, but apparently not. Apparently not. Let's get this on here. So it has fertiliser in. We still have some fertiliser kicking about from when I emptied the seeder. And we should have at least 1 big bag in our storage shed. Should. So let's get you in here. I'm going to go with that, and then I'll come back and fill up if I need to. Because that's a fair old bit. That is a fair old bit. Ooh, we're right on there. There we go. Now this has a wide working width. And I cannot recall if we were at maximum. We are at maximum. I should probably, since I can't see what I'm doing, pop the old GPS on. So should we do that? That is me. We're going to go set it at 40. And I would prefer, I think, to go across. Yeah, I think 15 is going to work for me. And we probably won't need to do that bit. We'll just have a little section there that maybe not get a lot of fertiliser. But we've got that extra overlap. I'm going to say okay. Just put me lines on. It's ready. Active. Where's it looking? Has it got me? I think it's got me. There they are. I keep going for Alt-L instead of Control-L. But I think that's because in the old 22 GPS, I had it on Alt-L to get rid of the lines. I'm still stuck in the past. Hence why I still talk about FS17 all the time. There we go. I want to keep it on just so I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, this is going to be my job. I think I'm going to save the animal work for the start of the next episode. I think we'll have, yeah, probably exhausted people's patience with this one with the tree stuff. I'm not certain. We'll see how well I can edit that and cut that down. This may be short, or this may be about an hour long. There are swings and roundabouts to this, and I'm not quite sure where it's going to go. But I'm going to do my best. I always try and do my best. Do my best. Come on, get on it. There we go. Yeah, I'll try my best to get it down short. I will do my best to try and get another episode out as soon as I can. I haven't been away from the game for about a week or so. I've enjoyed doing it a bit more today. So yeah, hopefully that'll continue. Appreciate those that do bear with me in my ups and downs with this game. It's frustrating. It's a game I love, and that's why I get frustrated with it, and I get annoyed with the sort of direction it goes and the things that get left behind and ignored by the developers, and just where they put their attention at times is just beyond frustrating. And then their approach to the community and the way that they communicate and reach out at times is awful, absolutely awful. But yeah, it is what it is. We're going to keep going. We're going to save Povey Farm. We will do it. It's going to take a while, so bear with us. And hopefully you guys enjoy the other content that's going out on the channel. I did launch my Mr. Farquhar Adventures channel as well at the weekend. We've started off with Warhammer 40k Space Marine. It's a game I've never played. Until I played that game, I knew nothing about Warhammer at all. I quite enjoyed going off and learning a little bit about Warhammer afterwards as well. But if you're interested in that, if you want to see me play some other types of games, if you want to see me die a lot and show my gaming skills to be absolutely zero, jump over and check that out. As I've said many times before with these other channels, do not go over and subscribe and never watch a video if you're not interested in watching. I don't need a sympathy sub. That's not what it's about. Sympathy subbing and support subbing doesn't support a channel. It hurts a channel. Only go over and check it out, and if you like it, stick with it. If you don't, you'd have to come back. That's fine. But I do appreciate all the support we've had on this channel. This channel is still going to keep going. We're going to be doing more trucking, more snow running, more roadcraft, hopefully more farming. And I did have a look at Farm Renovator recently through the Steam Next Fest, and that looked quite fun. Those that have been around for a while will know that I do enjoy a quirky life sim job sim. So if I can get my tractor to do what I want. So we may see more of that. I don't know why I bothered locking it in. I've only got a short strip. So yeah, when that comes out, that may turn up on the channel. And I wouldn't mind getting back to recording some more of those quirky life sims as well. Just because I do really enjoy them. They're a lot of fun. They're very different. Yeah, they all run across that same sort of theme of doing the similar sort of stuff. But I just think they're manic at times and can be quite entertaining. But anyway, I am going to get the fertilizer on here. We're going to look after the oats. I'm going to call that it for this one. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Sorry about the constant ranting and the rumblings and the grumblings and the groanings. That's what we do here. Got to get it off your chest. Can't pretend that everything's great when it's not. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. And again, massive thank you to the channel members. If you are interested in getting early access to the content, channel membership starts from 99p. Just press join down below. Hopefully I will see you all again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.